Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is Unix interview questions that were asked to me during my interviews in 2024. Yes, um, I am very happy to share that I got my new job while I was sharing the videos of Unix interview question answers. During that time only, I was giving interviews for the new job opportunity, and yep, I got my new job. So these are the some list of questions that were asked to me while my interview. So I thought of sharing with you all guys, so that would be helpful for you and for me also. So I wanted to tell you one more thing that these questions that I have here in this video is the list of some simple questions that were asked to me. There are also questions that were asked to me that were little complex and based on the scenarios. So do let me know if you want the video of that questions also. So I'll make another video of that. Okay. So let's start. Question number one. How do you concatenate the contents of multiple files into one? Okay, so we interviewer will be asking you like, okay, if you have 3 or 4 files and I want to merge the contents of that file into one file, how you will be doing that? So it's a very simple command. We have cat command, give the file names, and give the output command symbol, and there will be one output file, something like this. Okay, so basically what this command will do, whatever contents are written inside file 1, file 2 and file 3, all the contents will be concatenated inside the output file .txt. Okay, so this will be the answer of our first question. Next question. How do you delete only the header of a file? Okay, when the person has asked me this question, I was little confused how to delete that, but later on I got the answer. Because it's a header of a file, then it is definitely on line number 1. So we have very simple command said, and which line number you want to delete, give that line number with d argument and the name of the file. Okay, so said 1D input file, where from which you want to delete that particular file or header. Okay, and if you want to store that content with like deleted header in a new file, then you can do something like this. If you don't want to store in new file, just put the command till here only, said 1D input file.txt. Okay, no need to pass this. But my interviewer has also asked me, okay, you have deleted it, now you have to store it into another file. So this is how you can store it into one another file. Let's go on question number 3. How do you delete a range of lines from a file? Okay, suppose you have one file and inside that there are thousands of lines are written, but you have to delete only line number 10 to 15. Okay, so how you will be deleting that lines? So again, it will be said command, you have to pass the line numbers along with the d argument. So it will be like this. So here what my command will be doing is, in input file.txt, it will be deleting the line numbers from 10 to 20 and storing it into the new file, that is output.file.txt. Okay, next question. How do you send an email? What is the syntax? Okay, so they will be asking you like some, suppose I have list of some recipients and I want to send an email to these people. How you will be sending an email, or what is the syntax of sending an email? Have you ever sent an email from server to Outlook people? Okay, something like that. So yes, we have the syntax to send an email from server to people, like this. Echo your message body, right? whatever message you are sending or whatever the content of the body is, you have to write it here using the pipe symbol you are concatenating. And this is the main command, which is mail hyphen s. Here you have to pass the subject, what will be your subject, that will be displaying in the subject line of your Outlook email, and recipient at the rate example.com. Here address, Outlook address, like to whom you want to send an email. Along with this, there are two more arguments are here, hyphen c, like hyphen c, and there will be the people name who will be in the cc, and hyphen b, there will be the name of the people who will be in bcc. Okay, so you can add those two arguments also inside that. So this is how you can send an email to people from server. Next question. How do you check for files that were modified in last 24 hours? Okay. So we have find command using which we can search the files inside the directories and subdirectories. Okay, so using that command only, we have one argument or an option called as a hyphen m time that we can use to find when where the file were modified. Okay, so here I have used find path to directory. What is the current path of your directory, that you have to pass it here. Hyphen type app. Okay, because I am searching for regular type, that's why it is type app. If you know the file name, then add one more type option like hyphen name and name of your file, and hyphen m time hyphen month. So here one is representing 1 day. Okay, so hyphen m time, this option works for a day. So it is 24 hours, it will be equal to 1 day, that's why 1. It will be like 48 hours, then 2. And if there will be an alternate question also, okay, I want to check the files that were modified in last 5 hours. So for that, we have an option called hyphen m min. Okay, that will takes or checks for the files that were modified in minutes. Okay, so if you have a if you want to check the file that were modified in last 1 hour, so you have to type it like hyphen m min hyphen 60, because that takes input as a 60, sorry, in minute, so you have to pass there as 60 for 1 hour, and here it takes as a day, so for 24 hours it is 1 day. I hope this is clear for you. Let's go on next question. What command do you use to run the cellscript.sh file in the background? Okay, very simple. So you have to provide the cell script name and pass the and symbols to run the files in the background. Plus this is temporary. Okay, until unless you are logged into the session, this command will work, this will run in the background. Along with this, you have to also tell that, okay, I have a no hub command also, that we can pass along with this command, so that when I am logged out of the session, that command or that process will continue the running, that will not get terminated. Okay, so they are expecting you to answer like in two ways. First is that this and command, through which you will be sending your shell script file or a process to the background, and then this is temporary. Okay, for permanent, they might ask you, okay, after you logged out, this process will be terminated, what else you can do to run this file permanently or until its execution is completed in the background. So you can use no hub command along with this to send this shell script file or the process in the background. Okay, let's go on next question. How do you navigate to the first and last line of a file? Okay, very simple. These are the commands to check the first and last line of a file. Okay, so head command, what it does is, head command gives us the number of lines from the top. Okay, So if I want of 10 lines, I can pass head hyphen and 10 file name. And what does tail command does? It gives the number of lines from the bottom of the file. Okay. So if I want last 10 lines, I can pass as tail hyphen and 10 file name. Okay. And this is the one answer. You can also, if they are asking you question for VI editor, okay, uh, through which we are creating the file, editing the file, you can ask them, okay, if I want to normally navigate to the files like first and last one, I can use head and tail command. But you are specifically asking me in via editor, then there is a command like when you are doing VIN file name, you will be in command mode, command line mode. Then you can pass capital G and double small g to go on first line and to come back on the last line. Okay, you can also use dollar symbol to come on a last line. So this is how you can navigate to the lines in a file. Let's check next question. What is swap memory and how it is used? It's used when the system requires more memory than physical RAM can provide. Okay, so basically, what swap memory is, when we are executing something, suppose one particular command, okay, and my RAM is at that particular moment is full and it is not able to execute my command. So what it does is, there is a space, specific memory is available called as a swap memory. So what it does is, RAM picks out some of the commands or unused processes from the RAM memory and put it into the swap memory. So basically what it does is, it is making some space to execute my current command so that it can complete the given task. So as an alternative memory, we can call it as a swap memory. It is putting some of the processes or commands in different location called as a swap memory so that it can make some space in RAM and execute the current command. Okay. What is the command to check server uptime? Very simple. Uptime is the only command that we can write to check the server uptime. There will be a question, or they may ask you the question like this, in uptime command, when the it gives the output, it loads the servers and everything system, right? So it loads in a particular time like 0.092, 0.92, 0.5, or sometimes in 5 minutes. So what do you understand by that load timing? So you can answer like this, okay, sometimes it is, generally the application or the system load time should be within 1 minute if it's big, or some if it's slow, or if it's a small system, it should load within 0 point something minute seconds or minutes. But if the application or the system itself is large, and considering the CPU counts and storage and all, you can give them answer, okay, 5 minutes is good time to load the system. Okay, because the system itself is very big, plus you have to consider the CPUs and storage and everything. Okay, so like that you have to answer them, like what are the points I'm considering while I'm answering to your question. And let's see the last question. How do you determine which process is using which file? Okay, I'll be very frank. I was not aware of the command, which command we should use to check this file. Later on, I have checked that and I got my answer. So basically, it's a ls of command that if we will provide ls of and the name of the files or the process, okay, which files and which processes are getting used, either of them, like to which particular path these files are available, or if you have a processor, then it will list down all the processes that are using that particular file. So yes, ls of and the file name, it's the command that will give you the process IDs or the process names that those are using the files. Okay, so these are the some basic Unix interview questions that were asked in 2024. I hope you have understood. If you have any kind of doubt in this, please ask me in comment section below and let me know if you need some another interview questions based on scenarios. I think this video is came to an end. Okay, bye bye. See you next video.